What up YouTube, Art the Barber. So you want that mirror shining look on your military boots? Here's the materials you're going to need. You're going to need some shoe polish. You can either use this regular black. I prefer the Parade Gloss. And you might want to look into getting a high gloss polish. It's Kangaroo. It's what it used to look like. I ran into this when I was in Korea back in 2004. But this is what it looks like now. Probably have to go on eBay or something and look it up. But as you can see, it's the mirror gloss stain. It's probably the best polish that I've ever used to get that mirror gloss. Something to hold your water in. You can use this lid, but most of the time it rusts out, so I'll just take a Pringles top. You need some water, some simple water, and toothbrush, older one, and a t-shirt.
All guests and visitors are requested to depart the ship.
Preferably cotton. So those are the materials you're going to need. Alright, let's begin. Alright, so you'll want to add a little bit of water to your container, or whatever you're holding your water in. Take a rag, t-shirt, fold it in half, wrap it around one finger. As you can see from the back, I'm rolling it, making it tight on my finger. Right here is pretty tight. Take your polish, what you could do is add a drop or two of water. As you can see, just a drop, and pretty much agitate the polish. And what that does is make a little putty. You gotta put a lot of pressure on there. See, it's going away. It's all coming onto my rag. Pretty much want to mush it. Alright, as you can see, there's no more water. Everything went onto my rag. And you want to apply this. Actually, what I like to do is I like to wipe all the excess off here and apply it generously over the top. As you can see, I'm just going to put a couple layers on here. Make that real thick. I go all the way up to the top of the boot. So you can see the direction that I go in. I go across, then I go up and down. Don't forget the front part. Again, it's just I'm gonna add a little water. Like I said, you're gonna mush that in there. As you can see, it's all mushy on the front. Take all the excess and apply it to your boot. You go all the way to the edge and apply that as many times as necessary to get the preferred coating. Now on brand new boots, you're going to want to do this quite a few times. Alright, now what we're going to do is let that dry. Take your toothbrush, and I like to poke it into the polish, get around the edges. That's something that people tend to forget to do. Give you that professional look. Alright, now that's dried. This should be pretty dry now. Do the same thing as many times as necessary. Like I said, this water is just going to soften up the polish. So you can see that. Right here, I'm going to take this excess because it's nice and soft and apply it to my boot all the way to the back. Alright, you're not going to make it perfect. What I like to do is do an even coat. Some people, they like to put masking tape and put it across the top. That way they only get a certain section. Like I said, some people like to put a piece of tape over the top so they section off and they only get that front portion. But I don't do that. I do the whole front boot. It looks to me a lot more impressive. So anyways, we're going to do that as many times as you need. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, now that you've applied as many coats of pretty much, I guess you can say it's a base coat to your satisfaction, I'm going to move on to the middle coating. Like I said, this to me is my favorite. Very soft. Alright, now move to another section of your shirt. Alright, we're going to add some more water. Actually, what we're going to do is you're going to soak it in the water. Let that absorb in the shirt. You see it's all wet, soaked up. Go. And you're just going to add just a tad just like that, and you're going to work your polish. Apply a lot of pressure. Like I said, apply a lot of pressure. So my stroke's going to go side to side and then all the way to the front. Alright, what I'm going to do is add some more water. Like I said, it's going to be soaked. Just a tad of polish. And you work that in. And with that pressure, what you're doing is you're pretty rapid strokes, and you're heating up the polish. heat up the polish to make that glass look. So the more polish you have, it's gonna be compressed and form a new layer that's gonna be smooth. You want that smooth polish on the top. Like I said, I go all the way to the top. Now I'm going to put a real light coat on top. Let that sit for a second and let it dry. Alright, now that that's dried, you're going to take your rag, move down to a new spot. I said fold it over, and you're going to hold it right here at the corner. Add some more water. Let's take a little, about 3 or 4 taps, and you're going to work it back in. And you'll start seeing that shine come out. Like I said, I apply a lot of pressure. If these weren't steel toe boots, I'll be compressing the tip of my boots right now. But these are steel toe, so you can't see that. These normally take me about 15 minutes to do. But I've already done these boots quite a few times, and what I've done was I waited a while just so that they can get that dull look, get some nicks and stuff in there. Alright, you can see a reflection so far from what I've done. Now this same thing I would do if I was to use the Gloss Parade or the Parade Gloss. All you do is add some more water, get it real soft, and then just tap it a little bit and apply it with a very wet rag. Alright, now when you're satisfied with that mid coat, what you're going to do is move your rag to another section and saturate saturate your rag, and again maybe 2 times tap that and do real light circles. You can see on here it's a lot of water drops. Like I said, very lightly, and you just want to buff out your boot. This is the only time I really do circles, is at the very end. You can see it's just a very light coating of polish. And I'll do this until all the water's gone. Move to another section. Add some water. Apply a lot of pressure. Like I said, all that pressure, all it does is compress all that wax. So pretty much at the end of this, it might take you about a week or so to get it that Corofram look, but it will get there. You just got to be patient. A lot of it's maintenance. Do this a couple times once you're satisfied, and then you just maintain it. Same thing as what I'm doing now. Just have some water on there. Pretty much buff out all your scuffs.
Bando.
Alright, that's pretty much all I'm going to show you for now. Watch my other video for maintenance and upkeep. So let's get a look at my fault. Let's get a look at the before. That's what it looked like. You can see I got a lot of cracks in here. You see a lot of cracks. I hit the knee knocker quite a few times. It's pretty dull. Missing polish around this area. And you can see it's pretty dirty over here. Like I said, I was trying to do this just so I could shoot the video. And normally my boots look like this. So as you can see, the difference. Get that Corofram look. Just takes a while. It takes a while for you to build up that thick layer. And like I said, when you use that polish and you apply it quite a few times, and then apply that pressure, and it starts to flatten out your polish, and you fill in all these little gaps that you have from the leather. But anyways, that's it right there. Check out my other videos, Art the Barber. I've been doing this for 19 years, and I finally found a system that worked for me. Impressive. when you have your uniform on, looks real sharp, especially in the sun. Let's see that. There you go. So anyways, Art the Barber 2014. This is the way I do my boots. You know, if you learn something, check out my other videos. Art the Barber, out.